Take the helmet of salvation, marching on to battle for the Lord. Marching on, marching on, marching to battle for the Lord. The Lord be with you, brother.
I don't like to be piling work up on you, but my pony threw a shoe.
Oh, it's all right, brother. It's all right. A horse is one of the Lord's critters. I'm born to serve him.
I'll be much obliged.
Riding him a little hard.
A little?
Stranger in these parts?
Yeah. You mind if I hang my saddle over there?
Any way you like, brother. Any way you like.
Is this your coat, Sheriff?
Hanging on the peg? Yes.
Do you mind if I hang your coat over my saddle so nobody will steal it?
Go right ahead, but it won't be stole.
A good book you're reading.
Good for everybody. I hope you'll carry one yourself.
No, not just now. I'm traveling light. Another holdup, I see.
Just another unbelieving sinner tempting the Lord's wrath.
Well, looks like he done pretty good so far.
His time is not yet. His day of sorrow is coming.
I don't reckon it'd be safe for this Yano kid to ride into your territory.
The Lord watches with me. That bandit rides my way, the Lord will deliver him into my arms.
Must be sort of comforting to have the Almighty for your deputy.
I don't fancy that kind of joking, stranger. If the Lord's on my side, it's because I am on his side. I don't tolerate blaspheming any more than I do thieving and killing.
So I've noticed, Sheriff. How soon will my pony be ready?
Maybe an hour.
Well, it'll take me an hour to wean my thirst.
The good book says, wine is a mocker, and strong drink is raging.
So I hear, but liquor and cards kind of agree with me.
Wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Yeah. Well, so long, Sheriff.
So long, brother. Hear the call, oh, gird your armor on. Grasp the Spirit's mighty sword.
Whiskey.
Prepare, all I got.
Y cuando yo te besé, mi bendición yo te daré. Y cuando yo te besé, mi bendición yo te daré. Is there no one in this town who can play poker? Come back again, amigos. When you get more money, I'll give you a lesson.
Can you beat fours?
Hobby.
Tens.
Easy, my friend. Easy. 4 aces. Ha ha!
Just a minute. While you was dealing yourself 4 aces, you got a little mixed up and dealt me one, too. Stick 'em up! Line up against that bar. Turn around!
Let me arrest you, brother. I'll see that you get a fair trial.
I ain't risking my neck with 12 of that card shark's friends on the jury.
All right, brother. Run away then. But remember, you can hide from the eyes of men, but you can't hide from the eyes of the Lord.
I don't reckon he's got much time to look my way.
You'll pay, brother. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
What's that, an Injun curse? You mean well, Sheriff, and I sure hate to cheat you out of that $500 reward.
The Yano Kid.
Your chief deputy didn't do you much good that time, did he, Sheriff?
He will. The time is not yet, but he'll lead me to you wherever you are.
Well, so long, brother. Sorry, stranger.
How many cards? One card, Steve. One straight. Get. Let me out. Ticket. Your ticket. How many do you want for one train ride? Well, I stuck it right in there. Look in your pockets. I know it ain't there. Then look for some cash, unless you want to get out and walk.
Walk? All the way to Galveston?
Galveston?
Yeah.
Did him?
Oh, he must have got on the... Did he have a ticket to Galveston?
In his hat.
Hey, you. Wake up, you. Hey, where did you get your ticket to Galveston?
Perdóneme, señor. No hablo inglés y estoy muy cansado. Déjame dormir, por favor. Feliz viaje.
What did he say?
He says he hopes I'll have a pleasant trip.
Not without a ticket. Look again, and I'll be back.
Lucky for you, you can't talk English, you long-legged, lion-thieving horse thief.
I never seen a fat man yet that didn't talk too much.
Hey, you sold my ticket.
Sit down, stranger. That was my ticket.
You...
My ticket, wasn't it?
Yeah. Reckon I was mistaken.
All right, stranger. I accept your apology.
Hey. I ain't just curious, mister, but if you don't mind telling me, where are you headed?
You ought to know you bought my ticket.
I mean after Galveston.
Why?
Well, if you're as gun-loving as you look, maybe I'll buy you another ticket.
Where to?
Say, how'd you like a good drink of liquor?
I'm sure glad I didn't have to shoot you, mister.
Thacker's my name, Abner J. Thacker. Say, go easy. That's powerful strong. Now I know you're the hombre I'm looking for.
You don't say.
Yeah, see. That platform's more private. Hey, how'd you like to take a nice trip to South America?
What for?
Well, you look kind of peaked. I thought maybe you were traveling for your health. I figured you'd listen to a proposition for making a whole heap of easy money, wouldn't you? How about it?
Keep right on talking. I'll stop you if you go wrong.
Well, with your heavy sunburn, you look Spanish. You talk Spanish, and you got some taken Spanish ways.
I've been took for Spanish before. But what's your game?
Well, you're the right age. And any mother would be proud of such a big, fine-looking son like you.
I don't know much about mothers. Mine died before I had a chance to get acquainted with it.
Suppose I was to tell you that your ma is still alive, and hog rich, too.
What?
Here. Read how much she wants you home.
$1,000 is only chicken feed.
But we ain't after chicken feed. I said she was hog rich, didn't I?
Well, maybe that is my ma after all.
I reckon this ain't the first time that somebody's offered a reward for information concerning your whereabouts, eh? Let me see your left arm. That kid had only one mark of identification, and it was tattooed right there. A beautiful mermaid riding on the spine of a sea serpent. Sure is healed up nice, Sonny.
Say, how'd a 10-year-old kid get tattooed like this? He wasn't born that way, was he?
That's how come he run away. He got a sailor to tattoo him. The old lady raised such cane that he stowed away on a fruit boat bound for the States.
It won't take more than that to fool a loving mother about her own brat.
She ain't seen him for 15 years. Any Spanish-looking hombre your age with that tattoo could fool her. Especially an innocent-looking maverick like you.
Well, I'd feel better if this was just a plain, straight-up shooting affair.
This is the only way we can find out where she's got her money hid away.
She's such a fool, she'd tell a perfect stranger.
Stranger? Listen, Sonny, you were her only child. That's why she's been storing up gold all these years, just to give it to her darling Enrique if he'll only come back home.
This play acting don't set well on my stomach. And all them fool questions she's gonna ask me.
Ain't I teaching you everything about the family, the servants, and the town? Say, that old lady's got confidence in me. I've known her for years.
Well, if she can swallow you whole, I reckon she won't choke on me.
We're gonna do some swallowing, too. $50,000 worth. Yeah. Come on, get busy practicing your manners.
Looks kind of unhappy, don't she?
All your fault. You had no business running away from home.
What'll she do when she sees me?
Oh, it won't be so bad. She'll kiss you some and hug you some and cry over you some.
Not out before everybody.
Hey, you know how affectionate them Spanish is. She'll probably be sitting on the dock waiting.
Well, I ain't broke to women like her. The only kind I know you don't have to play act with. You don't need no manners.
I'm learning your manners, ain't I? Go on now. Start your practicing. My little mother of the silver hair. After all these years, you're Enrique. Say, your ma calls you Kiko for short. Your Enrique of the sorrowing heart has come back home to you. Now go on. In Spanish.
Mamacita de mi alma, con caballero de plata. Después de tantos años, su Enrique. Say, you know, she ain't such a bad-looking old heifer at that.
Well, what do you think of your old hometown?
Rode up so I can't hardly recognize it. That's the first time church bells ever rung for me. It's right complimenting.
Oh, them ain't for you, them's for the ship. Why, the whole town comes down to the dock to watch it come in. You know, like the old 515 back in Texas.
Sin mamá yet.
There's a carriage. I see Pascual.
Who's Pascual? Somebody else I got a kiss?
Oh, the coachman. You remember.
Mire, mire. Allá viene el señor Tucker.
Sí, sí, ya le veo.
Hola, Pascual.
Oh, es mucho honor que usted se acuerda del pobre Pascual. Bienvenido, don Enrique. Muy bienvenido.
Well, I'll be... Señorita. Señorita, pensaba que usted todavía estaba en Inglaterra.
Who is she? Do I kiss her?
If you remember me, Kiko, yes. If you do not remember, do as you wish.
Sure he remembers. Now, why must you play jokes on your cousin, your dear cousin, Señorita Consuela?
You see, ma'am, I wasn't exactly expecting you.
Yeah, I told him you was to school in England. We didn't know you was back.
I had to return. The senora needed me.
Oh, how is the dear senora? Enrique's been powerful anxious about her.
She is not well. That is why she do not meet you here.
Well, I'm sure sorry to hear that.
Your letter was such a shock. But a shock of joy. She will be so happy to see you, Kiko. Come, come.
You're kind of cramped in here. I'll just set up here.
Oh, no, senor, no. Doña Margarita will wish to be alone when they meet.
But Thacker and me...
It is better so, Kiko.
Well, all right, I'll get my gripsack. Quick, who's the fat one?
That's the dueña.
The what?
Duenna, a chaperone.
What's that?
Kind of a sheepdog to keep wolves away from the land.
Do I have to kiss her, too?
Blazers, no. Don't pay no attention to her.
Come, Kiko.
Deve su petaca.
Doña Margarita wish you to call tonight. She will reward you. Está bien, Pascual. Ándale, prisa.
Don't forget your manners to your ma.
Oh, really, Doña Margarita? He was wild, but not bad, I think. Senor Thacker right, but he have grown very tall. Like you English, like his father. He too was very tall and so straight. But no matter how tall Kiko have grown, I know he's still a little boy at heart, full of tricks. Whenever I scold him, he always want to run away.
Bienvenido, don Enrique.
Gracias, Sisto.
Bonito, pero ¿cómo está bonito? Muy grande, sí. Está bien hecho.
He's home. My Kiko is home.
Please try not to excite yourself.
Oh, all of these years I wait for this day. Now I am afraid. What if he no longer love me?
Please, Donna Margarita.
Oh, it has been so long. So long. What if he do not remember me? Oh, I must be brave. I must not let him see my tears.
You mustn't do that, ma'am.
I punish you. You do not forgive.
Why, that's quite all right, ma'am.
No, you do not love me. You do not take me in your arms. Oh, my son. My son. Mi muchachito. Mi muchachito. Stand up. Stand up. Let me look at you. How tall you are. Just like your father. The same clear eye. The same firm mouth. And so handsome. So handsome.
Oh, Donna Margarita.
No, it is nothing. All right. Nothing to fear. My son, hold me in his arms. And all of these years you have been cowboy in Texas?
Mostly cowboy, mostly Texas.
Strange we do not find you before.
Well, I never camped long in one place.
No? Why?
Kind of healthier moving about.
Was it not wise to take such good care for his health?
Why did you change your name, Kiko?
Why, them cowboys did that for me.
What did they call you?
Oh, a lot of things.
Dispense usted, señora. El señor Thacker ha llegado.
Que pase para aquí, señor Thacker.
Muy bien.
He has come for his reward. You must forgive his terrible customs. He have a good heart. He was once the agent of your father.
Well, well, well. Evening, Senora. Evening, Senorita.
I am glad to see you, Mr. Thacker.
Well, didn't I tell you I'd find him? What I say I'll do, I do.
I am grateful beyond words.
Senora, my pleasure at seeing him here in the bosom of his family is beyond all words, too. Yes, ma'am. When I see a lady grieving her heart out, I don't stop at nothing. I only hope he don't prove disappointing.
Disappoint me, my son? Never. He will always be the joy of my life.
Well, I calculated he'd be the joy of somebody's life.
You will sit down, please. For you, we have something. Come.
Well, Senorita, hey, what do you think of that growed-up cousin of yours, eh?
He has changed.
Sure he has. Suppose you'd been knocking around with Texas cowboys for 15 years. Wouldn't you have been changed? Sure.
All them bags gold?
Yes. You did not know? That is nice surprise. You are pleased, no? The one on top is for Senor Thacker. Oh, they are yours now, my son.
When I first come down to South America, I was just as raw as Enrique is now.
Me and Mama are sure grateful to you. And it goes a lot deeper than just this bag of gold.
Oh, thank you, Don Enrique. Thank you, Senor. I'm taking this because I know you'll feel hurt if I don't. But I want you to know one thing. What I done was a labor of love. There ain't nobody here that's any happier than me the way things is coming out. No sirree, Bob. Why, would you believe it if I... If you don't mind, I'll just bite into one of them there bananas. So you wouldn't believe it to look at me. But you know, I was so excited about this reunion that I couldn't eat no supper. No. And I always says, eat plenty of fruit and keep the doctors away. Yes, why, Senora, you know when I first come to this country, I had the meanest case of rheumatism you ever see. Yes, sir. And the pill doctor told me. He says,
Hey.
look here.
Maybe I better see you to the gate.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Well, as you folks say down here, don't wear red near a bull unless he's colorblind. Buenas noches, Senora. Buenas noches.
You are happy?
Do I have to say it? But he is so strange. So American. Oh, but what does it matter? Even if I have to learn to know him all over again, I have him back. That is what makes me so happy. My son is once more my own.
Oh, don't be a fool. I tell you we couldn't do it.
Sure we can. We can wait till they're all asleep. I can get the gold and we can hide out till the next boat.
Hide out where? With only swamps on the coast and pampas inland? I tell you, there ain't no way for us to get away from this town except on the boat that we came in on. And that won't be back for 2 months.
Well, I can't stand this for no 2 months.
Stand what? Living off the fat of the land?
That old lady keeps hugging and kissing me.
Well, she ought to get something for all that gold.
Well, I ain't used to being pawed over.
But you don't mind being pawed over by Consuela.
I'm still saying you can be back here by midnight with some horses.
Say, listen, we settled this on the boat. Getting that gold is only half of it. Wait till you ride over this ranch tomorrow. You'll see the finest herd of cattle you ever set eyes on. And in 2 months' time, it'll bring $25,000 or more for you and me to split.
That gold in the house is enough for me. I ain't no hog.
Well, look here. Maybe you're satisfied to get that gold, but I'm after big enough hauls to take it easy for the rest of my life, and I want that cattle money, savvy?
I ain't so sure.
Now, let me tell you something, Sonny. If you think I'm going to let you spoil my plans, you're mighty mistaken. You're going to sell that herd, and you're going to stay right here until that boat comes back in, Mr. Yano Kid. Didn't think I knowed who he was, did you, eh? Thought I was a greenhorn, eh? Well, I seen how you dodged daylight in Galveston. And I looked you up, and I know all about you and that record of yours. I even know why you was in such an all-fire hurry the night we met. Wanted, dead or alive, eh? There's an American consul in this town, savvy? Now go on in and comfort your little mother from the silver hair and stop your bellyache. Hey! Tie it on! Wake up!
Someday, the Padre will say a mass of thanksgiving to celebrate his return. Oh, we have made fine plans for you, my son. We give a gay fiesta, and all the beautiful senoritas will be there. You shall see. We shall give you a welcome as befit your father's son. Oh, I'm so tired. So much excitement in one day. Buenas noches, Chilito.
Muy buenas noches, mi tía.
You will take me to my room, yes? Oh. Your arm is strong. It is. I will send him back to you. You remember? You can well be proud of your father, my son. He lived without reproach and died without fear. You remember what it means, my son?
Well, it's sort of hazy like.
Honorable death is better than base life. Nuestra Señora Reina de los Cielos, Madre de Dios, doy las gracias por el retorno de mi hijo. Le suplico que sea capaz de entender su bondadosa providencia y el que sea digno de poder. Da mis gracias con la Santa Fe por nuestro Señor Jesucristo. Amén. Mi muchachito, mi muchachito, mi muchachito. Oh, you have been making me so happy. Now we must say good night.
Good night, mamacita.
Don Enrique. La señorita Consuelo está en el patio. En el patio.
I'll sure be glad when tomorrow comes along so I can swing up into a saddle and have the feel of a horse under me again. What's the matter? Did I say something wrong?
No. It is just I am so happy. It is your mother, Kiko. She is like someone born all over again. She has not many years to live, and you must try to make them happy. Promise me you will always be kind to her, that you will never, never hurt her again.
Well,
Promise me, Kiko.
I'll do all I can.
Now, we must talk of your future. Let us see what things of importance you have forgotten in all these years. Many accomplishments are expected of a young man in your position. You can sing.
Me? Sing?
No?
Well, I used to hum a little to my pony, but I wouldn't call it singing.
I will teach you. But you can dance, yes?
Well, my feet kind of get all tangled up.
Here you must dance with all the beautiful senoritas.
Well, I never was much of a ladies' man.
That also I will teach you. Here there is much gay life, and you are an important man now. You will go into the affairs of the country. Your father was governor once. Maybe you will be too.
Me? Governor?
Why not? And then, someday, you will marry.
Do I have to do that, too?
But yes, the family name must always live. And nothing would please Doña Margarita more than a grandchild.
Why? Why, I reckon I'll be pretty busy looking after the ranch.
Maybe you leave your heart in Texas?
No, I still got it with me.
There is no pretty American girl to return to? Oh, that is very nice. For all the beautiful senoritas.
Right pretty, ain't it?
What man could keep from singing on a night like this? And what woman could keep from leaving?
Was in the merry month of May, I started for Texas far away. I left my darling girl behind. She said her heart was always mine.
Señorita, no corra tanto. Señorita, te lleva un buen caballo y yo voy en un...
Chelito!
Kiko! You do that so much better now.
Mighty nice of you to come and meet me.
I was afraid you might run away.
Not after I knew you were here.
You are glad to see me again?
Sort of reading my mind, ain't you?
Popenco, señorita, no corra tanto. Señorita, arre burro, ladrón.
Look out! Here comes the devil's mother-in-law.
Señorita, espere usted un poco, que es una vergüenza que vaya usted sola con un caballero. Señorita, por Dios, mire usted lo que hace, que la voy a perder el respeto, que yo no respondo de mí. ¡Arre burro! ¡Arre burro! ¡Arre burro! Dios mío, que no la vamos a alcanzar, que voy a hacer yo sola sin la señorita. Por Dios, señorita, arre burro. Es una mala vergüenza que usted vaya sola con un caballero. Es una mala vergüenza. No sé cómo tiene usted con vergüenza para hacer semejante cosa. Eso es bochornoso. ¡So burro! ¡So burro! Señorita, por Dios, sin librar.
How's my ma, all right?
Counting the hours until she see you. The business with the cattle, she was good?
Kind of disappointing.
Oh, the cattle did not bring much money.
Plenty.
But that is wonderful.
The money part is, but I didn't get much fun out of it. I couldn't keep my mind on the cattle.
No? What did you keep your mind on?
I'll give you one guess.
You miss me?
First time in my life I ever knowed there was such a feeling.
You like it? That feeling?
Like it. Makes me wonder what a man ever wants with liquor. It's a fact, Chilito. Getting drunk on your own feelings is a happy way of...
What is it, Kiko? Kiko!
It's nothing.
You look as if you had seen a ghost. Why, it is only the ship from America. The one you came on. Back here again. You start to tell me, Kiko. What was it? I'm listening.
Nothing.
Don't you remember? About your feelings.
It slipped my mind.
I know. It is that ship. It does make you want to go away.
No. We'd better get going.
Señorita Consuelo, esto es una mala vergüenza. Esto, arre burro, esto es una mala vergüenza. Arre burro.
My son. It is almost worthwhile having you go away for the great joy to see you return. The trip has done you good. Does it not look splendid? Oh, you are glad to be home, yes? Everything is all right, yes?
Yes.
Why, what is the matter? You are well, my son.
Oh, I reckon I'm just a little bit tired.
Of course, how selfish of us to keep you here. You go right upstairs, take a nice warm bath, and rest before supper, yes?
I think I'd better stow this gold away.
Oh, there is no hurry.
I'd like to get it off my mind.
I have a big surprise for him. You wonder why I go so many times to see the good wife of the American courser. Well, she has teach me how to make all those American things Kiko says so love to eat. Donuts. Beautiful. Pickles. Apple pie.
Magnifico.
Will he not be proud of his mother when he see? What a joy to see him eat every crumb. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Here, come. He must not see. We must surprise him. Oh, we have a big surprise for you. You are very hungry, yes?
No. Oh, sure I'm hungry. I was only fooling. I haven't eaten since morning.
Oh, you joke with your mother. You come right upstairs. You think you are such a serious grow-up man because you are so tall, don't you? You don't fool mother. Your tallness is all on the outside. But on the inside, you're just the same sweet, nice, funny little boy. Yes.
Chico, yo sé acaricio, Chico, te desearé. Y cuando yo te besaré, mi bendición yo te daré.
What is it?
That song. I was trying to recollect where I heard it before.
Your own song? You forget? I made it up for you myself when you were a little baby. You used to sing it all the time. Oh, that terrible memory of yours. Now, you go to your room, dress for supper, and don't forget, you are very hungry.
Yo sé acaricio, Chico, te desearé.
Mi bendición yo te daré.
Just a minute. While you was dealing yourself 4 aces, you got a little mixed up and dealt me one, too.
Just don't sail without me and my partner, Captain. I'm sailing with the tide at 4 in the morning. We'll be aboard by 2. You can count on us.
Hello, good evening.
Hey, that was the captain of our ship you just passed. It's all fixed. I got passage for 2 and we sail at 4.
I want to see you private.
Sure. Right this way, Don Enrique Renales Ibarra. Gangway. Hey, you didn't have to come all the way down here to let me know you was back. I'm watching you all the time, Sonny. I ain't taking no chances. Yeah. How much them cattle bring?
Little better than 25,000.
That's not ticket. That's nearly 80,000 for you and me to split. Yeah. Now admit it. You was a crazy cuss for thinking you could pull freight when you first come down here. Hey, didn't I tell you I knowed what I was doing? Now listen, Sonny.
Now you listen. I got some bad news for you. I'm calling our deal off.
Huh?
I just found out something that changed my mind about our whole proposition. I'm declaring myself out. And you too.
You don't say so. Declaring me out, are you, huh? Taking a mighty lot for granted, ain't you?
Maybe. But I ain't doing anything to hurt that old lady. And I ain't letting you hurt her neither. You better laugh less and listen more. She's the only human being that ever cared whether I was fed or hungry or dead or alive.
Ain't there some sheriffs in Texas who'd care whether you was dead or alive? Nah. Living off the fat of the land's going to your head, ain't it? Getting sweet and sentimental about that old woman, are you? Suppose I was to tell her just who you are.
Why, then I'd have to let the people of this town know that you took $1,000 from one of their best citizens for passing off a fake son.
Oh, now listen, son. Think of me a little. Ain't I played fair with you?
Ain't no use to argue.
You got too much good common horse sense to go away and leave all that gold behind.
I ain't going away. I'm staying. I ain't been able to figure out why, but that old lady loves me just like I was her own son. She almost died when he run away. She wouldn't pull through a second time, so I'm staying.
No, that's it, eh? You count me out so you can stay here and get it all to yourself. Well, that don't go with me. You dirty, cheating, yellow-livered coyote, you. I reckon the American consul will be mighty glad to know where he can put his hands on the Llano kid.
Listen, I left Texas on account of one killing. I can just as easy leave here on account of another. I got just one more thing to say to you. There ain't no more Llano kid. From now on, it's Don Enrique Granadas Ibarra. And it ain't on account of that gold neither. It's on account of that old lady. Because the man I killed back in Texas had one of these tattooed on his left arm.
You want 100 pesos, all right. But how bad do you want it? No limit. No, the knife won't do. It'll take a gun.
That's better yet.
You got 5 or 6 men that would like to mix pesos with excitement?
There's your crew. All right. Listen. Tonight,
I was so afraid. They're both. I thought you were gone forever. What is it, Kiko?
I've got something to tell you. That we must never let Doña Margarita know. You see, I...
Oh, I did not tell you. Your friend, Mr. Brown from Texas. He's been waiting for you.
I reckon you're right glad to see me.
Yes, brother. I'm always glad to see whatever the Lord opens my eyes on.
Excuse me, please. I will tell Doña Margarita.
I'll take that gun of yours, young fella.
Listen, Sheriff.
Put
give
up
me a
your
minute.
hand. I told you the Lord would lead me to you. Didn't I, brother?
He couldn't have picked a worse time for it.
I picked up your trail in Galveston. The captain of that ship is a friend of mine, and he's sailing back at 4 in the morning. You ready to travel?
You seen the old lady yet?
Only the girl.
Listen, Sheriff. Since that night in your blacksmith shop, I've rode a mighty strange trail. I got to tell you something, and you've got to believe me. But
It ain't no use now. Quit arguing.
all right then, Sheriff. Then do just one thing for me. Don't spoil their happiness tonight. Wait till they've gone to bed before you take me away.
All right. But don't try none of your tricks on me. I'll be watching.
Kiko!
Be careful what you say.
My son, where have you been? I've been so worried.
Just to town on a little business.
Oh, Kiko, you gave me such a fright. Don't ever do this again without first telling me.
I won't, Mamacita. Oh, this is a friend of mine from Texas, Mr. Brown.
The Lord be with you, sister.
Oh, you will honor us by staying to supper, Mr. Brown?
Thank you. I reckon I will.
Oh, you will sit here, please, Mr. Brown.
For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful. Amen.
Oh, you would like to know what is there, yes? That is my surprise for your American appetite. You like, yes?
Just what I've been wishing for. Pickles, pie, and donuts.
Then eat all of him, every crumb. It is good, yes?
The best I ever ate. Aren't they, Mr. Brown?
Whatever the Lord sets in my mouth, I'm thankful to chew.
To come such a long way, you must want to see my son very much.
Yes, I surely do.
You see, I had to leave Texas in such a hurry that I had to leave some important business unfinished.
And you have come to help him finish it. That is very kind.
Whatever the Lord wills, I try to do.
My son is very important man in Texas. He is very well known, yes?
He's mighty well known.
And Texas, she would like to have him back, yes?
Yes. Texas would be mighty glad to get him back.
Never will she get him back. He was lost to me for years, but never will he leave me again. No?
No.
No. You are married, mister?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a son?
No. Lord ain't seen fit to bless me with no offspring.
I feel for you. You have missed the greatest joy in life. If you had a son, you would know what it means to me to have my own boy back again after all these unhappy years. I knew you would not be hungry.
Listen, we go around the corral. If they see us, you fellas keep them busy while me and Henry get in the house for the money.
We understand.
Don't take any chances. Shoot, and shoot to kill.
But I do not understand. What is the oil for? You cannot eat it.
Señora, con permiso de usted. Don Enrique, quiero hablar con usted.
Excuse me, please.
Me acaba de avisar Pascual que el señor Dackard con gente armada se acerca y viene rodeando la casa.
Voy enseguida.
Just a little mix-up at the corral. Will you excuse me, please, Mother?
Yes, but do not be too long, my son.
I won't. You're fond of horses, Mr. Brown. Maybe you'd like to come along.
Kind of think I would.
No alarmen a la señora. Tú, a la puerta cochera.
Muy bien,
Y
señor.
tú, a la puerta de atrás.
Señor.
Listen, Sheriff. Thacker's coming after that gold, and he's trying to take us by surprise. Don't leave me like this. Let me have my gun.
You fooled me once, young fella, but you ain't gonna fool me again.
The Almighty will never forgive you, Sheriff, if you leave these women to be robbed and maybe murdered.
I'll take my chances with the Almighty, but I ain't taking none with you.
All right, then. Follow me and see if I'm lying.
See that?
Still, I don't see nothing. Get the Philistine, son. Smite him hip and thigh.
No te toques, no te toques.
My boy, they must go. They must go. They must go.
Smite the thieves, and may the dust destroy them.
Quiet, dear, quiet. Where's my boy?
Came in through the other door after that sinner.
Oh, darling.
I reckon you'll be wanting this back now.
Did he get you?
Not so bad. I'll still be able to make that boat with you.
Pobrecito, pobrecito.
Oh,
It's all right, Mamacita. Just a little hole in the shoulder.
come, must get you upstairs, quick. No, I will send Cito to town at once for doctor.
You know, there is one thing I will never cease to marvel at. Our Maker moves in mysterious ways his wonders to perform.
What do you mean?
Well, ma'am, Don Enrique didn't tell you that I really came down here to hunt for a man named the Llano Kid, wanted in Texas, dead or alive. And there he lies, ma'am, deader than a doornail.
Are you sure you recognize him, Sheriff?
The state of Texas ain't as wise as the Almighty. There's more than one way of paying an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I'll go and get some things to patch you up when the doctor gets here.
There's something I've been trying to tell you, and you've got to listen to me.
No, no, my dear. Not now. Later, if you wish, I will leave you. Maybe you will find out after all, there is nothing to tell. People see only what they want to see. You, mother, she wants to see no difference between you and her little Kiko. So she sees none. I want to see a little different. So maybe right away I see it.